Hey guys, I just want to make this video because I am really pissed off. I may not look like it, but I'm not I'm not really a show and tell kind of emotional guy, but basically I want to talk about Filmora. So Filmora is an editing software that I've been using for over 10 or 11 years now, ever since I started making videos on my channel that I've turned into a VTuber Clips channel. And yeah, I'm uploading this in my VTuber Clips channel because I think I kind of want more people to know about this. I'll also be posting this to my second channel, so there'll be a double upload here and there. But again, I want to talk about this fucking app. So, I usually don't want to start trouble with a company, but I think this really pushes. This is starting to piss me off now. So basically, this is Filmora. This is the app. This is the editing app that I've been using for so long, ever since I was starting out as a little lad. So right now, they did something that really pushed me. They did a lot of stupid things back then. There were like some updates that I didn't like because it was all new and it was like, this feels like I have to start over again. And then when I updated it, it wasn't that much big of a deal. But anyways, here is the big problem with Filmora right now. Right here in the effects, this is a filter that's been free for so long, ever since this was added to the Wondershare editing software. I don't know when it was added, but this has been a very useful filter in my career as a video editor. And again, it's a very useful software. All you do is it just shakes the screen rapidly, and then you can change the intensity of it. You can just drag and then drop it to a video. And this is what the app says now. Boom. This is what it shows right now. Limited time free asset. You can try it for free within June 22 in 2025. Or purchase Filmora Creative Asset for unlimited exports. Yep, a filter where all it does is just shake your screen, and then you can change the intensity of it. Like if you make this smaller and increase the precision, you can make it more shaky. I've been using this just for moments where people are shouting, or someone is just like slamming their table, or intense moment basically. Now I have to pay just to use this filter that was free for so long. Like, what? This was a filter that was free, and then now they're gonna put it behind a paywall because fuck you, customer. So here's the thing. The reason why I like Filmora and why I didn't want to download Premiere Pro was because I was like I guess not a victim to it, but like I was like affected by Adobe. I didn't like their shitty subscription things, because I hate subscriptions. Here's the thing. I want to own an app that I paid for. I don't want to own an app for a while and pay for it, because sometimes I don't even use that app. I mean, you can say here, I use this app almost every single day because this is my job, this is my livelihood, so maybe I should invest in some money onto it, right? Yeah, but I should have the choice to pay more and then not worry about it in the future. So here in Filmora, they give you the option to pay for a perpetual subscription fee, meaning if you buy this app will only work on this computer. It will not work on any other computer. So if let's say I bought a laptop or I upgrade my new PC, it will detect that it's a new PC or it's in another device, and will say, hey, would you like to transfer your Filmora account into this device? You'll be logged out from your main PC, and then you'll be logged into your laptop. And here's the thing. If you do that too many times, the people in Wondershare, they will lock your account. Because this happened to me before. Not because I was switching PCs multiple times, was because back then I didn't want to update Wondershare. I was like in Wondershare 11 and was already in like a Wondershare version 13 point something. Because again, I like the old Wondershare. I like how it looked like now, before the now. And well, Here, I was forced to update it a little bit too late because they're like, okay, your version is like really old, and we kind of want you to start updating your Wondershare, because it did this every time I tried to log in to Wondershare. It would log me out and would ask, hey, we've noticed that you've been logged out and you're using a new computer. Would you like to log in to this account and then have this your main PC? And I was like, that's weird. It never asked me that before. Now that I think about it, maybe because I didn't update my Wondershare. That's why it was always asking me every time I opened the app. Yes, when I closed the app, it would forget that this was the main PC that I was using for so long. It would always ask me to log in and say, is this the device that you want Filmora to be logged into? And then after a couple of probably months of doing that over and over again, Filmora locked my account. And then I had to message them, and it took me like probably a week or two just for them to reply with, hey, okay, so we found out that your device was logging into multiple PCs, and we just locked it out because maybe you've been hacked or your account has been compromised, you know? And I was like, yeah, no, that was not it. That was me just logging into my same PC over and over again. And then I provided them with screenshots that, yes, this is my PC. Yes, this is the one that I've been using. And then I showed them the receipt where when I bought this, it was like 2013. I had to buy it again because I upgraded my PC. But yeah, I actually messaged them, and then they actually got back to me, and then they actually freed my account, and therefore I have my account now. So again, I can't just use this PC and then use my laptop all the time. I basically have to buy a new one for it, but it's fine because I don't plan on getting another laptop and then use Filmora in the future, maybe. Because now, with Filmora's bullshit excuse of, oh yeah, we're gonna now paywall an asset that has been free for years now, just so we can squeeze more money out of it. So what the fuck is the point of perpetual? I paid money just so I can keep this for as long as I want. But apparently you keep this, but anything that's added here in the filter, we can put that behind a paywall. Maybe they've noticed that a lot of people were using the extreme filter or effect, that's what I want to call it. They've noticed that a lot of people were using that. And then they're like, if a lot of people are using the free assets, let's just put money in it so we can profit out of it. Here's the thing. When you use Filmora, you need to have the internet, as far as I know. Because when I lost internet for like a couple of weeks, I could not edit a video because it would require you to log in, because you cannot export a video if you're offline. So basically, you need internet in order to use this app. Again, from my experience. And that kind of sucks. So what I think is that they're actually seeing which filters are very popular and which filter is actually really good. If they notice that customers that would use a free feature that they made public, by the way, a free feature that they added so that anyone that downloads this app can use for free, and they notice a certain thing that's been very, very popular, they will paywall it so that you have to pay more money to them even though you already paid to buy the app. And that is such a greedy fucking thing I've ever heard of. And then back then there used to be a filter right here. There was a filter where it would only show the free effects and the paid effects. They completely removed that. If you do all, it just shows all the effects that you can use. If you put commercial, it would still, as you can see here, there's the basic blur. Yeah, basic blur, blurring the video. Yeah, you need to pay for that. The money, please. Basic. Thankfully, they added square blur, which is, just the same as basic blur. They put a lot of redundant filters in this app, and it's just so stupid. I would scroll down and it's like, okay, I go for free and see what the video effects are. But now they mixed it so that you do not miss anything that requires you to pay for it, like this, like the slow zoom. Oh, look at that slow zoom thing. It's like, yeah, you need to pay for that when you can just do basically this. You can just do this, zoom yourself, you know, and it just does the zoom for you. See? Okay, probably you can't see it with all the fucking extreme shit. You don't need to pay $8 just to get this. But there are other filters too, like this, like zoom, sequence of zoom, where it doesn't just zoom immediately, it does other kinds of effects. I will never know because it's behind a paywall. Anyway, one thing that I wanted added to this Filmora, which should have been a basic feature, like this should have just been something that they should have had at the very beginning of the app, warping. See this shit? The thing that allows you to bend the videos? Yeah, it's a paid asset. You have to pay them to do this. They want your money so that you can do this. What? Why? This is something that I believe you can do easily in Premiere Pro without paying money. You need to pay to do this? This should have been... Oh my god, I'm trying not to scream because it's already it's like 7 p.m. A lot of people are back from home, so I'm trying not to scream so I don't disturb them. But oh my god, this is pissing me off. But yes, this bendy thing, this should not have been a paid feature. This should have been a normal thing that they should have added in Filmora. Like, this should have been a default one. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I'm not pissed that I have to like pay for it now. I was like, oh, Power, you don't have $8? Like, I can get $8 easily. But I just feel like I shouldn't be forced to pay a subscription fee for an app that I've already paid for. Especially for the fact that this was a free asset that I had used for so long. And now you're gonna put it behind a paywall because you want to squeeze every single money out of a poor editor. Fuck Filmora. Oh well. So anyways, that does it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.